Well, hello, Virgo. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. This is going to be your oracle reading. I did it. Okay. Yeah, I'll be trying to work, okay, like a machine at this point. So this is going to be an oracle reading. I shuffled, I did all of that off camera. I'm going to pull. I am actually going to start with your oracle advice, okay? And then we'll get into the tarot. We'll just see what it says. We'll just see what spirit has for the Virgos, okay? So the first card I have here is surrender the idea you can fix someone. Okay, now you guys already know that some things may have already happened in the future. Some stuff is presently happening. No, some things have already happened in the past. Some things are currently happening, and some things will happen in the future. Okay, so here it talks about it's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. So I feel like it's so funny because that's such a Virgo energy. Like I said, I did all of this off camera. I didn't even know what was under here. I don't know what's up under these cards. Now I do want to say that not all Virgos are in this place of wanting to fix someone or had the desire to fix someone, but because we are the service sign, sometimes we do it and we're not even paying attention to it. Like, we overextend ourselves. So I feel like that could be something too. And sometimes you can make excuses for people who just don't need to be in your life. Okay. So it's kind of that type of thing. All right. It says surrender your belief in scarcity. So what is it that you feel like you don't have? Ooh, that kind of, okay, let's see what it says. It says the universe is asking you to open up to the infinite nature of abundance. And this way you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So I always tell you guys to make sure you keep your options open, okay? Don't think so small. Whatever you thought you had, you can get 10 times, better. Okay. There's always, I feel like something better, especially if it's not in your life. There's always a reason why someone isn't there. And then here it talks about defensiveness. Okay. So I do feel like it's a reason why defensiveness will be there for Virgos. I think I talked about that earlier in your read, the last read that I did for you. It says the defensiveness is a sign of weakness. It says to communicate is a more empowered way. I don't think that this is you. I don't think that this card is you. I feel like you have a reason to, be very guarded because you've been hurt, okay? But I do feel like someone else is defensive. Someone else is not opening up. Now, the reason why I know for a fact this is future is because right now you guys are not in that energy. Because most Virgos are not necessarily with their person. If you guys are with your person, be prepared because this is something that you guys, I feel like you will go through. Like, you're very fond of your person, but at the same time, they're not really opening up. Okay. And they are very guarded, very defensive of their energy and their space and their mental space. Okay. So don't try to intrude. This is another reason why I says don't try to fix them. Okay. Don't try to fix the situation if the person isn't trying to fix the situation. So let everything go with the flow. Remember, it talks about that belief in scarcity, what you feel like you don't have. Sometimes you just go after it. Okay. Because you feel like you're going to lose something or that you won't have something in your life. Okay. Let's get some more. Round and round. I'm telling you, Virgo, you already know. Remember what I was telling you guys about next year. There is going to be, some issues in relationships, some ups and downs, this tug of war type of energy that I feel that's going to be in Virgos. Like I said, I just shuffled the cards. I didn't even know what was here. And I love that Spirit does this over and over again. It says the same thing because sometimes you guys have a tendency to forget. Okay. I can sit up here and say something and then the next month or so, something will happen. You guys forget that I even said it. Okay. It is okay. Okay. Because it's a lot of information. But this is something that you guys, I want you guys to know because there is very much a defensive energy. There is going to be someone that's going to come in your life, whether it's someone from the past, whether it's someone new. Just because they're new doesn't mean they're going to be perfect. Okay. I think that some people have this idea that someone is going to come in their life and it's new and they're not like that past person or they're not that past person. And all of a sudden you start to think things about them that's not true. So relationships take work. It takes time for things to work with people. Okay. So that's just one of those things. Now, serendipity. Do I feel like things are going to fall in place the way they're supposed to? Absolutely. Virgos have a lot of serendipitous type of energy that's happening. It's like you're going to meet your person at a certain time, at a certain place. You're going to be here and there, so happen there. That is how it's going to work. And it's not just about romance. I feel like these are opportunities when it comes down to money. It's going to be that type of thing. But I do feel like there are going to be struggles, not just in romance. Round and round is like your family is getting on your nerve. Like, how many times do we have to discuss this? Okay. I love that TikTok thing. It was like, what is not clicking, Steven? I love that. I just got TikTok, y'all. I love it. I be staying up to like 1 o'clock in the morning looking at TikTok. Okay. It is bad. But to me, that's kind of what it is. It's like, okay, how many times do we have to go over this over and over again? Okay. Whether it's in relationships or in the family, just know that you guys are going to be, you're going to be the type of person that people are going to be leaning on, and you're not going to want to do it, but it's just part of life. So I do feel that way. Okay. Let's see. Let's get one more from this one. And it says, to be fair. Now, what is to be fair? Your relationships. All of them. Is it fair to you? Are you giving too much? Remember, out of the sense of scarcity, or out of scarcity, okay, or not having enough. The lack. I think we talked about that in your last reading. Also, trying to fix somebody. Okay, is it fair to you? It's not your job to fix anyone. And this is why I say it's not all Virgos, but I just feel like some people really do, overextend themselves. And what happens when you overextend your leg? Like, if that has never happened to you, it's painful. Okay. That's part of when I worked in ortho. That was one of the things that I saw, and people, and it's, you don't go to ortho for it, but that was some of the things that has happened. It's painful. So if you guys do it, it's the exact same thing. It's like overextending the muscles, causing damage. So it's like, this is the reason why I said surrender those things. But your person has things that they have to do too. Is it fair to you? Is it fair to Virgo? They have to think about those things. So we're going to go to the romantic cards here. We're going to pull 3 here, and then we're going to get to your last 3 with tarot. Choices, options. Okay. So it says there are going to be 2 or more vying for your attention at once. You'll have to choose between these 2 partners. And I think I've said this before, that Virgos, you guys are going to have more than one option. Okay. It's just a part of what's going on in the skies, what's happening. They see it in astrology. You can see it the same thing in the tarot. And some of these choices may be easy to make. It's easy to say, hey, this is the one I want, or this is the person I want to be with. Not like they're, sushi on a platter, but it's all about who's going to be open to you, because you're going to most likely be dealing with people who are not open. Okay. It's always the people who are not open that you like the most, though, right? I mean, you like mystery, but at the same time, communication is key. Communication is a huge key with relationships. Okay. So, they don't have to, be bawling their eyes out every 5 seconds, but it's nice to open up, right? So you guys, this is the universe saying, don't go out there choosing people just because you don't have anybody. Keep your options open. Okay. Next one. Some of you guys feel blocked from love. Or some of you guys could feel that way, or maybe you're blocking yourself. Here it says there may be emotional baggage from the past blocking you from true love. And this is what a lot of you guys are going to be facing. Because remember, you got more than one person. And I don't really feel like that more than one person, personally, I don't feel like it's 2 new people. For some of you, it could be. But I really do feel that a lot of you guys may get really irritated when I say past. And I'm like, I'm telling you this for a reason. Pay attention to the comments. Some of these people weren't believers. And now all of a sudden they're like, wow, I listened to that video and that happened. We're all on different timelines. So it's not going to happen for everybody at the exact same time. But it's new here in the reading. Why? Because it's more than one. So some of you guys may have to heal from those pains from the past. I mean, I talk to you guys behind the scenes all the time. And so I know some of the things that you guys are going through. Okay. So little heads up here. Yeah. And then it says walking into the unknown. Scary situation. Now, I do feel that a lot of you guys are going to be walking away from people because they are not going to be opening up. They're going to be too defensive. Things are not going to, you're going to feel mistreated. Do you guys want to hear this about the future? Like, are y'all about that life? Like you say you are? Okay, because see, I notice that sometimes in the comment section I'll tell people something and they're like going off on a tangent on me, and I'm like, you can be here, you don't have to be here. Y'all already know I am not that type of reader. You do not have to be here. Okay. And I'm not trying to be mean, but it's like I talk to you guys the same way I would talk to my family, people that I love. I'm not here to, soft shoot around nothing. Okay. So it's like, when it comes down to this situation, there will be walking away in the future when it comes down to a person. Whether you believe it or not, whether it's something that you guys understand how it works, that's what's going to happen. It's in you guys' future. Because certain things have to close, and I really do feel like there's not a lot of you guys are not at a closed cycle yet. And so until they come in, close the cycle, another person will come in. And I really do believe that other person has a potential. That's going to be your person that you're going to end up being in a long-term relationship with. That's what I feel. So right now, what are you guys going to do? I know you guys are waiting. And some of you guys are going to feel that you have to sacrifice your happiness. The one thing that you wanted the most in life, you feel like you have to sacrifice it. And the thing is, it's not about really you sacrificing. I just feel like it's about you waiting, being patient for that person. Or maybe they don't want to sacrifice anything for you. Because part of the sacrificing is what? Being vulnerable. And if they're not at that place, then it will cause a lot of problems within relationships. So you guys may have to wait a while. Okay. What's the King of Swords? What did we just talk about? Defensiveness, not opening up. You guys are dealing with someone, some of you guys are really in love with someone who's very intelligent, very smart. Okay. They may get a lot of honor in society. But it's the King of Swords. Okay. And this is why I was talking about dealing with people who mistreat you. So it's, sometimes it's hard to walk away from that, but that may be the thing that you guys may have to do. But this person is coming back in if they're not in your life right now. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Told you. Tower. There is going to be a releasing. Remember we saw the Into the Unknown. Did I show you guys that card? Into the Unknown. What does that card say? It says, you must proceed without knowing what the future holds. Conquer your fear of the unknown. Releasing. So this is the beautiful part about when I shuffle the cards off camera, because I know for a fact all the cards are going to be in harmony with each other. When I'm doing this shuffling, it's kind of like, it's going to tell your story, but it's never the way I want it to be. So that's the reason why I want to always do it with the oracles, do it this way, because it's going to tell you exactly what's going to happen. There are going to be people who are going to come back in. Some of you guys are going to lose friends. These are not just romantic relationships. These are people who you thought were friends, and you guys got into some type of, disagreement, misunderstanding that you can't get over. There's going to be a lot of, part of the Tower talks about what? Disruptions, a change, and if you don't let go, the universe is going to make you let go. It's going to help you. Okay. Because remember, part of that block from love is what? Emotional baggage. And you need to get to where you have to be in life. So that's what I'm saying here. So Virgo, that's what I have. You know what? Before I go, I never do these cards. I actually did these cards in the membership. So I'm going to actually do these for you guys. This is going to be for Virgo. I'm going to pull 3, just like I've pulled 3 for all the rest. Let's see what we have here. It says getting together with friends. So I do feel like there's going to be a lot of getting together with friends. This could be with the New Year's too. This could be coming up with family. Sometimes even during Thanksgiving, that type of thing, Christmas, some friends are actually around. But I do see a lot of home base, a lot of, get together with friends, just because that's what you guys need to do. Kind of get you out of that hermit mode. Wow. Love. Can you guys see that? Sorry. Okay. There you told you. You guys have love here. Love is going to come into your life, but there are going to be things that you guys need to do. Okay. Last one. June. Whoa. So something could happen In June, I want to pull another one just because it wasn't an actual message, but I do believe something can happen maybe next year. You guys could be meeting someone, or you could go on vacation with somebody or something like that. You guys can get a new job, okay? That's what I'm saying. Last one is chain of events that will affect your life. So many different things are going to start happening for you. I'm sorry, it's just because of that light. A lot of things that are going to start happening one by one. How did we know? That tower. I mean, literally things are going to start happening, and I feel like it's going to be like, oh my God, oh my God. So I'm going to do 2022 reads. I'm going to start with that. And that means everything that I just did today or right now, I'm going to do in abundance. So it's going to be, I'm going to pull tons of cards, and we're going to see what 2022 is going to hold. Are you guys ready for it? I can feel it. I already know what's going down. But I want you guys to be aware of that. And that is going to actually be in the membership. I'll put that in the membership first until I'll start in December. I'll put it in there. And then in January, most likely, I'll just air it, I guess. But that's what I have for you, Virgo. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. Again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. If you guys want to join the membership, you can join. Hit the join button right next to the subscribe button. Virgo, I love you. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.